Guys, welcome to the Golden Ticket Podcast. I'm your host, Tiana Stee. And look, we got an all gold mic now. For the Golden Ticket Podcast, because I'm giving y'all the golden motherfucking ticket to life, okay? And I've been procrastinating to do this video. Procrastinating. One day I say I do it, won't do it. And the topic we're going to talk about today is my spiritual awakening and my journey and just talk to y'all guys. But during my spiritual awakening, my grandfather passed away, and during this time, I kept telling everybody he's coming to see me, he's talking to me, blah blah blah. Nobody want to believe me. Everybody thought I was crazy. I'm going through all this weirdness. Anywho's, he would send me a red bird every morning. Like, this red bird would come see me every morning. I know that was him sending it. And he wanted me to call his wife, and I was like, I'm not gonna do it because everybody's already making me feel crazy. I'm not about to call her and tell her, hey, I'm talking to your husband that passed. Like, no. So I was like, I'm not gonna do it. Fast forward, she called, and my mother did tell her that I was talking to him, and he was spiritual as well. And she was like, she believed it. And while she's on the phone, I walked in, and guess what she said? Look at the red bird that comes see me every day. We're on the phone, and it came to visit me today. And she was like, this is her favorite bird, and she know that he's sending it. And I didn't tell her nothing about the red bird. I didn't tell nobody about the red bird, actually. And in that moment, I was like, oh shit. And I sent her a picture of the red bird because I got a picture of it one morning, and I sent it to her, and she was like, that's the red bird. And I started telling her, and after that, I was like, yeah, I'm not crazy. And I know I wasn't crazy, but with everybody telling you you're crazy, you would start thinking you're crazy. And that's what I really wanted to come on here and talk about, because I know everybody who's going through their spiritual awakening, going on a spiritual journey, a lot of people will make you feel like you're crazy, and you're not. The people you're talking to is just not woke yet, and they don't get it. They don't get it. You know, you're talking to people who's not woke. It's like you're speaking a different language. Their brain is just not there yet, and that's okay. Don't make yourself feel crazy. And I was making myself feel crazy. That's why I didn't want to do this video. But I had to hear that one thing, and that's what made me want to do this video. That one thing where I was like, wow, I'm not crazy. I know what I was seeing. I know everything I was talking about. I'm not crazy. I'm not. And that one thing, and that's why I'm doing this, because I know it's probably somebody out there who's, they're making you feel like you're crazy, but you know what you're seeing. You know it, but they don't get it, and you're not crazy. You're not crazy. Listen, when somebody make me feel like I'm crazy and I don't know what I'm talking about, first thing I ask them, did you get the vaccine, that COVID shot? And as soon as they say yes, like, you calling me crazy, and bitch, you're mentally retarded. You're mentally retarded. And I know just by asking them that. You got the shot? Oh. And it's funny because during the whole COVID situation, I was in nursing school because I thought that's what I was gonna do. And I was in nursing school, and I caught COVID. And I remember I had to stop, obviously. During that time, they was like, if you wanted to work or travel, you had to get the COVID shot. And in that moment, I knew I wasn't getting no COVID shot, so I wasn't going back. And that's what I decided. I wasn't going back because I wasn't getting no COVID shot. Hell no. And I was even like, I wasn't getting no. Come on now. Go play with somebody else. Um, Go play with somebody else, not me. And that's when I started my skincare line, because I was not getting no shot to work, travel. I guess I won't be traveling. I guess I'd be coming outside sitting. During your spiritual awakening and just your spiritual journey, because I feel like everybody's journey is different. Um, But we're all connected. We're all connected. We all go through similar things during this time, like isolation stage or seeing your angel numbers everywhere. Everywhere. It started to get weird. I had to make a whole album on my phone just for angel numbers. That's how much I was seeing them. And it was like, okay, at first it was like, okay, this is a coincidence. And then I'm like, no, 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 no. It's no coincidence in life. So, yeah. During this time, in your isolation time, you're going to get back all your own memories from childhood. You're going to start remembering everything. And I can have to revisit all them emotions that was coming up. And going through them and not understanding why I'm having all these flashbacks. But one of the memories that I want to share with y'all was when I was young, I always slept with a Bible under my pillow. And I prayed to God. But I started really to question, is God real? Like, is God real? And I remember just thinking about the Bible, and I remember being like low key frustrated with God. And like, if you're real, show me. Show me you're real. Show me you're real. Let me see. Let me see something. And in that moment, I remember this feeling that I can't describe, but it's a feeling that it's just that feeling. I can't describe the feeling, but it's a feeling of nothing but happiness and peace. And when I felt that feeling, I knew God was real. And I know that was God showing me that it's a God. It's a God. And in that moment, I was like, yeah, I would not question if God is real. I would not question if God is real. Because that was God right there. And that was to show me I'm very much real. Very much real. And with me thinking about my Bible, guess what? I found my old Bible. Look how it got mold and all of that. During this time, I found my old Bible that I used to have. Now, God is not this white motherfucker on here, that they try to teach, It's not, that's not God, but. But I found my old Bible, and it's so weird. And look at this. Look at the, make this up. Look at that. I found my old Bible from when I was 7 years old. 7 or probably even younger. I think younger. And I was writing. I'm not going to show y'all. I was writing in it all a lot. And I found it and just bring back so much memories because it's like I had this since I was 7. I thought I threw it away. I didn't even think I kept this. And it's so weird. It popped up out of nowhere. And you're going to have a lot of aha moments in your spiritual, like, what? This happened? I'm telling you, you are. And I found this. And it's just so funny. It's just, and I found it. And it's all my old memories. It just confirmed God is not this white man, this thing, but God is real. God is real. God is very much real. God is real. And during this isolation stage, because that's what I wanted to get into. During this isolation stage, and during this time, it's time to get to know yourself. Tap into you. Get to know you. Go closer to God. Build that bond with God. Talk to God. Talk to God. Talk to yourself. It's okay. And it's a lot of, and I know during this time is weird. During this isolation time is weird because everybody is just getting cut out your life. God is showing you who's not supposed to walk this path with you. I never had a big group of friends. I never really talked to people. I was different. And I always knew that. And I never knew why, but now I get it. I was different. Hey. And it's okay to be different. It's okay not to be with the crowd. So during this time, it wasn't like I was a loner. I'm a loner anyway. So I've always been a loner. And I know it can be difficult from some people cutting off everybody or probably majority of the people in your life. But it's just God is it's the people. It's the people that you already had that feeling about who wasn't supposed to be in your life. Anywho, those are the people God is removing. You been knew they wasn't good for your ass, but you still kept them around. Why? Those are the people who have to go. Journaling been my best friend during this isolation stage. It been my best friend, and I journal, but I really been journaling like every day, journaling, and that's gonna be your best friend during this time. Journal, and it's a lot of misconceptions I feel like about spiritual people and people who tap into their spiritual side. People always think of something evil or witchcraft or voodoo or love spells, whatever. No, not every. Now, some people is out here doing the most. The most. But listen, if I was to ever get up and try to hex somebody, put a love spell, my spirit team will be looking at me like, look at this goofy bitch. Look at this goofy. What are you doing? What are you doing? They will be laughing at me. I wish I would. No, not everybody. Your spiritual journey is to heal yourself. It's to heal yourself. Tap into who you are. Get to know yourself. Because you are great. You are great. And that, tap in. And you don't have to tap into your spiritual side with crystals, all them tarot cards. Y'all buying all this stuff. You don't need all of that to tap into your spiritual side. You need outside, get into some fucking grass, go hug a tree, go talk to a tree, go meditate, and you would tap in. Start eating properly, start fasting, start doing what you need to do, and you would tap into yourself. You don't need crystals. It's already in you. It's not on you, it's in you. If you're gifted, you're gifted. You don't need none of that to enhance your gifts. If you got it, you got it. This shit ain't on me, it's in me, baby. I don't need that shit to know what I know. I know what I know because I know what I know. And that's just that. And you don't need all of that to go on your spiritual journey. It's about healing yourself and tapping into you. To you, to the person you already was this whole time. You was already her, him, whoever you are. You was already that person. Not everybody out here doing that. I don't have to make you love me, baby. I wish I would, no. But you don't need all of that. You don't need all them crystals. Now, if you want to get crystals, go ahead, by all means, get the crystals. Go get the crystals. But you don't need all of that. And y'all be tapping, y'all be buying shit y'all don't do research on. So then y'all be thinking demons is after y'all ass. Yeah, because y'all getting into shit y'all know nothing about. You don't need all of that to go on your spiritual journey. And I don't need to wear 100 crystals so you could think I'm more spiritual than... I wish I would. I wish the fuck I would. If you... Bye. I'm not doing all of that. Absolutely not. I'm all over the place. And I probably missed a whole bunch of things. But after I heard that conversation, I knew I wasn't bugging. I knew everything I was saying was right. I knew I had to come on here and do this video. Because I know somebody else is going through this. Going through their spiritual awakening and feeling weird and feeling like you're crazy and not knowing what's going on. And you don't need videos. You don't need to watch a whole bunch of videos. Because during this isolation stage, you just need to tap in with yourself. Know what you know. You're going through this. You're going to go through a whole lot of changes. That's all you need to know. Go tap into yourself. And I'm probably missing a whole bunch of things. But it's okay. Because we could retouch on topics. And I could always make a different video for a different topic on my spiritual journey. But and let me tell y'all, always hype yourself up, always pour into yourself, always love yourself. Let nobody dim your light. Cause listen, when you're chosen, by God and highly favored, highly blessed. One of the favorites. A lot of motherfuckers would try to take what's yours. But it's like, baby, you can't take it. You can't take it. This shit ain't on me, it's in me. You can't take what's mine. But it was what I was already destined for. You can't. You can't. You can't. Tap the fuck in and start walking with God. That's what the fuck y'all need to start doing. Tap in. And start gassing yourself up. That feeling I had when I called on God, and all that love and happiness, that's the feeling I want to feel every fucking day. Every day. And that's the feeling I am going to feel every day. Because I walk with God. And look, when I said that, look at that, that wind start blowing. Yeah, I walk with God. And do. You need to hype yourself up every day. Hype yourself up. And y'all know we always read a motivational quote before we end any video, because I like to leave on a positive note. And that was the motivational quote. Hype yourself up, because you that girl, you that nigga. And I didn't always have this type of confidence in myself. I wasn't always this person. Well, I was always this person. I was always this person. Yeah, I was always this person. But I always try to dim my light or make somebody feel comfortable, because I was different. And I know I could really talk my shit if I really want to. So I always try to dim my light. And don't dim your life. And I don't give a fuck if anybody try to call you conceited, all about yourself. And is. Yeah. Very much. Because if I'm not pouring into myself, who the fuck is? Who's going to hype me up like this? Now I'm here to hype you the fuck up. I don't give a fuck if it's 2 people watching. Y'all gonna get the message. Y'all gonna feel this fucking energy. Y'all feel me in this video. Y'all know y'all do. Y'all know y'all do. Yeah. And you're really that. Yeah. You need to hype yourself up. And you need to pour nothing but love into yourself. And you need to love yourself to the fullest. To the fullest. And don't hate on nobody. Don't have no type of negative, none of that. Cut all of that out. Your mind is the most powerful thing. The most powerful thing. The most powerful thing. And let me tell you, your mind could really be your worst enemy. Your worst. What Beyonce said? None of my fears can't go where I'm headed. Had to cut them loose. You have to cut them loose. You cannot. Your mind is the most powerful thing. And baby, if you're chosen, nobody can't. What? You walk with God. Nobody can't. Nobody. What? Yeah, nobody can. It's you. Stopping you. And when you really understand that, you would change your whole mindset and stop thinking the way you think. You control your fucking mind. Don't let it control you. You control that shit. And you get it under control. Because your mind is the most powerful thing. Don't ever think less of yourself. The way you look up to these people that you watch, look up to yourself like that. You're that girl. You that nigga. You that person. And always pour into yourself. Because I wish I would have poured them to myself in high school like this. In middle school. But that's all I got to say. That's all I got to say, everybody. Stay blessed and stay prayed the fuck up. Because these bitches is getting weird.